When I was little, my father was famous. He was the greatest samurai in the
Hey everybody,
Empire.
Jerry Williams, aka Greater Sapien here. Thanks for stopping by. Today we look at number 49 of Eric Dubé's 200 Proofs Earth is Not a Spinning Ball. Dubé says, if Earth were a spinning ball heated by a sun 93 million miles away, it should be impossible to have simultaneously sweltering summers in Africa, while just a few thousand miles away, bone-chilling, frozen Antarctic winters experiencing little to no heat from the sun whatsoever. If the heat from the sun traveled 93 million miles to the Sahara Desert, it's absurd to assert that another 4,000 miles 0.00004% further to Antarctica would completely negate such sweltering heat, resulting in such drastic differences. Okay, it looks like we're finally going on to a different argument now. If Dubé stays true to form, this won't be the first time he uses this claim. He'll likely have 3 to 5 more variations of this theme, so I'll not throw everything at this first one. This one is interesting because it both displays a lack of understanding of how heat is distributed over a curved surface and highlights a flaw in the globe denier's highly favored small and local sun claim. Let's briefly look at the former. While Dubé is correct that there is little difference in the intensity in the heat from the sun over the distance of a few thousand miles, there is, however, a big difference in the angle of incidence between the rays from the sun and the different parts of the globe itself. For simplicity's sake, we're going to ignore the atmosphere and how heat is absorbed, retained, and emitted by water versus rock versus soil versus foliage, and just look at the cross-section of the globe as an example. Say you have 10 big-ass sun rays that heat the Earth at this point, and they are spread across 10 degrees of the Earth's latitude. They heat the Earth up a certain amount. But on this part of the globe, 10 sun rays, identical to the others, are spread out over a much larger area. The same amount of energy spread out over a larger area means lower temperatures in that area. It's as simple as that. But what I find interesting, though, is how globe deniers don't apply the rules of heat intensity and distance to their non-existent flat Earth model. If the sun were small and local, there would be insanely wide temperature fluctuations as the sun that is 3,000 miles away is suddenly 5,000 miles away a few hours later. And the sun's brightness and size would fluctuate as well. From 11 a.m. to noon to 1, it would get hotter, brighter, bigger, and then smaller and more dim. Sure, deniers try to claim the sun gets small as it goes off during a sunset. It does not. But they should be drawing attention to a change from 11 to noon to 1 if their claim is accurate. Yet we don't see that. But then again, we don't ever see the flat Earth model, so there you go.
That's my job! That's what I do! I don't lose! I win! Is there no one on this planet to even challenge me?
Maybe you came by to congratulate me on last night's victory.